So yeah, let's talk about the Nintendo Direct that happened on March 27th. So this was the final quote unquote Switch Direct for the wait, Switch One rather, before we get into Switch 2 next week. So I think it was actually a pretty good direct. I know that for some reason the internet does not think that way. Um that's great for them. Anyways, so there's definitely a couple stuff that I would like to speak about more than the others, and I'll probably break those out into a separate video. Not too sure, but let's just do a quick rundown. Like most of the games here was pretty much indie games, smaller style games, as well as some return to forms, I guess. Some games that has not been there for quite a while is back. I think that while I'm not entirely sold on it, I think that is a pretty good overall. And I think for the most part, it does meet, I guess, a lot of stuff. But however, a lot of things did not have um, release dates. And I do think that a lot of these will probably be also Switch 2 games as well. They probably just can't really say it. And then they also announced like there a couple new features, which I'll probably go over again in a separate video, but I'll just detail them. I'll just go over them right now. So from the top, we had. I'm gonna be starting with stuff that I particularly was interested in, um, or things that I thought was interesting. But yeah. So Story of Seasons, Grand Bazaar. I don't know if this is r- uh, a remake or the brand new entry, but it looks really good. It looks really like genuinely interesting. Like the concept of going and farming and then manually having to stand by your stall and sell stuff. Oh, that's great, interesting, and it's definitely a bit of a shake up. Because I do feel like startup seasons need they need a little bit of shaking up. I will probably go over. I will go over in depth in this in a separate video. After that, we've got Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Looks amazing. The psychic powers thing is pretty interesting. I don't really know how or where they're gonna go with it, but the truth is that I haven't really played the first three Metroid Primes, which is something that I do want to play, and I did start playing Prime One. But you know, I currently playing through Final Fantasy 16, which is a lot. So I'll be putting that. I'll probably continue playing that. I do think that Metroid Prime 4 is a Switch 2 game, though. I think that it is going to be cross-platform, just like how Zelda Breath of the Wild was. Like they already promised it for this generation, and I have no problem with that. I will probably pick up the Switch 2 card, physical card, if it does release. But yeah, Witchbrook is another one that I have seen Witchbrook quite a number of times. I have it added on Steam wishlist. It is Chucklefish. You know, they do good as a publisher. They do good. They find good stuff. I do think that the art is really really nice. It looks like it's gonna have a lot of extra content in addition to the main story. Um, but I do like games like that, and because currently I am so like I am completely waiting for Haunted Chocolate. Yeah, is that the name of the game? From Chocolate, not Chucklefish, from Concerned Ape, Stardew Valley Man. So, but again, Witchbrook was great. I'm looking forward to it. The Eternal Life of Goldman. So this reminds me of this game. What do you call it? DuckTales. And I played the original DuckTales, which I do have a review of. Well, what I mean, I played the original. I played the remake as well as the original. Like when I was younger, I played the original on NES. Well, on an emulator, but don't let no one know that. I played it, I guess. And then so it does look like it is like in the spirit of DuckTales. I think that's a really good idea for them to do. Because there has not been any other game like that since. It does look interesting. I can't say for certain if I'm going to play it, but I think that you should probably check it out if you like DuckTales. Gradius Origins, I thought like I've played Gradius. I like shoot 'em up games, but I wasn't particularly interested in Gradius. I probably will pick it up if it later on like on sale or something, but it was okay. Rift of the Necrodancer. Um, I like rhythm games, but I just haven't really been able to get into them. It looks great though. It looks really interesting. So I don't really know much about the Tamagotchi games. I never played any. It looks interesting. I do think that it's more like casual fun. Um, like I do actually have the Hello Kitty Island Adventure, which I do want to play. Like legitimately, I do want to play, but I haven't gotten time again. Uh, Final Fantasy 60 is eating away most of my time. So yeah, and following that, we had Pokemon Legends ZA. Now, I'll be doing a full video on this. I will be doing not really a breakdown, but like there's a lot of things that I want to say about this, but it definitely is pretty good. Like the concept of night and day. It takes me back to when you had where was this way? Um, Need for Speed. So I think it was I can't remember if it was Hot Pursuit. Anyways, it was something like that. Anyway, it is an interesting way to contain the story within the city though. I think that is again I have a lot more to say about this. I'll probably break it out in its own video. Um Rhythm Heaven, I never been a big Rhythm Heaven fan, I guess. I never really played much. The Final Fantasy, um oh I forgot the name. Theater Rhythm. No, that was a good game, like legit. I like that one a lot. Star Overdrive, it looked nice. I think that I wanted to play it, but after I thinking about it a while, I just decided, nah. I believe I played the demo for Wonder Village on Steam or something like it. I can't remember if I was into it though. I'll probably have to give it more look kind of stuff. It was okay. Um, then we had Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. So actually, I'm pretty excited for this game. I think that I am pretty excited I am pretty excited for this game, and I think that it looks like a lot of fun. I can't see, but the problem is that the trailer that we got for the Switch, it kind of looks like it performance wise not really that good. I see a lot of the choppiness, um, which honestly not that good to be honest. I know it's coming out on Steam. And it's very possible I might pick it up on Steam. Um, But I am pretty excited for this. I because this might scratch that Animal Crossing itch I might have. So I don't. But again, I don't really know. I probably will give it a shot first on the Switch and then move the cross depending on how I see it be. Or I might just buy it on Steam immediately. However, if it is possible that we could probably get equal better performance on Switch 2, then maybe I will buy it digitally and just transfer it across or something like that. But I am still pretty excited for this. It's coming on May 21st, which actually is only a couple of months away. And then you had Saga Frontier. I am not a big Saga Frontier guy. I can't remember being playing any of those games. Um, but I know that people love it, so I'm happy for them. Following that was Monument Valley. I played the first one. I got it free for some reason, but now you have to pay for it. So I'm not too sure what's going on there. But it was a very fun game when I played it. I never played the second one, and apparently the third one is coming out this summer. So that's great for you guys. I don't know if I'll be. So that's great. I don't know if I'll be picking it up. I might because it also has One Plus Two available on the Switch now or soon. I did not actually remember seeing that. And then there was Everybody's Golf Hotshots. I don't know where this game came from. Uh, it does look fun. It does look like this weird old that style game. Um, I have to talk about this at some point where a lot of these games have this really odd old aesthetic that I don't think they realize that the aesthetic's so old. Um, but definitely at the same time, some of the scenes that you saw, it was like, oh, performance kind of, meh. just some test stutters. Now I don't know if this is a Nintendo published game or if it's going to be on Steam or what. I think that, but it looks fun. It looks interesting. Um, like if it goes on sale, maybe if I could get like a used copy of it, probably I'll pick it up. But I suppose if you're into golf, it probably looks fun. Uh, it definitely has a lot of weird stuff in it, though, I'll tell you that much. And then finally, we have, I should have two. We have Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Looks stellar, stunning, absolutely amazing. Like, this is a beat 'em up, boy. Wow. It is like genuinely, it looks great. I can't remember when it comes out, but it definitely is pretty awesome. And I can't wait to play it as a beat 'em up. It has really, really good pixel art, very reminiscent of the old arcade cabinets. Absolutely amazing so far. Like, I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, mostly because Marvel kind of just does Marvel things, and Marvel games tend to be pretty good. Whether or not most people want to admit it or not, they tend to be pretty good, and I think Cosmic Invasion is going to be pretty good. And Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. So this actually looks really good. Again, it's scratching that Animal Crossing itch, and I hope that we because I hope that we get a new Animal Crossing with Switch 2, maybe at the end of the year, maybe early next year, probably. But for the time being, Tomodachi Lives, which actually think coming out in 2026. So I hope it does not collide with Animal Crossing. It does look interesting, and I hope that we get more stuff out of it to see like what will happen. Um, but so far, not much. Anyway, so that's it. I went through most of it. I may have missed one or two somewhere along the line. Now the additional stuff, so that's like Nintendo Today and the virtual game cards. I'll break that out into its own video, mostly because I don't fully understand it, and I think I misinterpreted it initially. Everybody's saying that, oh, you can only transfer it when you're within the vicinity. Oh, but they said online was only required for initial loading and injecting. Anyways, point is, Nintendo now allows you to change your digital games into virtual game cards so that you can then loan those game cards out to people in your family account. You'll need a Nintendo family account, but basically that's it, right? Or you can load it up to 2 days and then it will be, I mean, give me 2 days, 2 weeks, and then it will return to you at the end of it. Now, I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. It would have been nicer if you could have made more um maybe I'd share it with your friends maybe. Um, Again, I'll probably talk about this in its larger video because I do have other thoughts about it. Following that announcement is the Nintendo Today app. So apparently Nintendo wants us to download an app so that they can deliver stuff directly to our phones. And I'm not against it because I did want to download Nintendo Music. I did want to download actually just Nintendo Music, which I don't listen to that much. I feel like I should, but I don't. But you need to be in a mood to listen to video game soundtracks. And my favorite video game soundtracks from Nintendo, like at least one of them, is definitely that Donkey Kong um one that everybody just uses as an internet checkpoint. That one is great. Like God. Anyway, now I don't know how I feel about that, about Nintendo Today as an app. I know that more and more of our life is our phones, is our devices. Um, so it's gonna be strange to see how Nintendo handles this going forward. And I hope that it is less invasive than some of the other apps. Now, I do have my issues about Nintendo, and I probably will discuss that in a different video. So, anyways, that was the direct from March 27, 2025. It is our final direct, our final main Switch One direct. I'm sure I will get other mini Switch One directs um for the rest of the year, possibly. But from here on out, we're gonna go full throttle with Switch 2. And stick around because I will be covering the Switch 2 as best as I can um, on this channel, this new Switch channel. I forgot the name of the channel. I have not actually been posting that much, but it's here. It's here. So, anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all around.